During Ludum 41, a lot of my flows reached the surface. But the biggest problem was that I had a very scarce art toolkit. You could say that boundaries boost creativity, but after a while, these boundaries just make the initial brainstorming crippling, and the results art style boring. So 1 month before Ludum 42, I started extending my toolkit. And this video is about that. At the time of Ludum 41, I could play the guitar and knew some basic stuff about music. So I decided to buy a MIDI keyboard and started delving deeper into music theory. I also gave myself tasks to practice different styles each day, making my skills more and more versatile. For my Ludum 41 game, I mostly used Paint, and I was pretty bad, so some of the assets were just downloaded, and sorry for that. I started looking for a pixel art tool, and finally I settled with Write and bought it immediately. I gave myself tasks here as well. I switched styles, color palettes, resolution every 2 or 3 days, and after 2 weeks my art was, let's say, acceptable. I also wanted something other than pixel art, so I started looking for some digital painting drawing apps. I tried a few and ArtGauge seemed to match my preferences the best. Soon it got easy to make art which would resemble hand-paint stuff, so I would say close enough. In Ludum 41 I modeled by placing primitives on top of each other in Unity 3D. Well, it works in some situations, but making a bit more complex mesh or animation is impossible. I was familiar with Blender, I tried it out a few times, but I couldn't have a grasp on it, so this time I started again. And I couldn't achieve my goals again. I could make some simple things, use some tools, but there were lots of issues with overlapping vertices faces, and due to these problems I didn't even feel like I could do a simple animation, so I gave up. Maybe I wanted too much, and that was the reason behind giving up 3D art so soon. So maybe next time I should just focus more on 3D and less on the others. But I was happy with my improvements, and I signed up to LD42 with hopes of trying out my new skills, but that's another story. So thanks for watching, and I hope this video was a bit useful to you, and see you next time.